Hey everybody. I thought I'd just do a little stream here of the finishing touches of this particular shot. As you can see, I got some flames here. I got a lot of shading done for Canterlot for the My Little Pony parody I'm doing. This is not a camera angle that will be in the final version, so let me zoom out of here a little bit. If you've been following my videos, you know that a lot has gone into this, and I'm on the verge of completing this scene, as well as other scenes. But I want to make sure that my friends over on Discord know what I'm doing. And there we go. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working inside this scene in Cinema 4D, where I have Canterlot from the My Little Pony fully modeled and textured. Now, you know how things go here. It's not really a full model, but it's an illusion, you know, because that's what animation is all about. Animation is all about being a master of illusions of sorts. And you want to shortcut things so that they look as good as they can, and they can be perceived as good as they can. So you have to shoot them in just the right way. So I'm going to adjust these flames that I have in place here, and to do that I'm going to have to just do a little spot check. So here's a flame way back here behind everything. And I am aware I have to fill in that gap. That's a messed up texture that needs to go back to Flash, and then I'm going to have to output it again in After Effects, and then bring it back into Cinema 4D. Might be a good idea to work in the camera view. Let's take a look at this camera view. So here we are rising up, 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 up. Okay. Let's move this down about here. So that takes care of fire 1. What about fire 2, huh? That's this guy right here. Maybe you're right about there. About fire 3. Ooh, I might have to hop out of the camera view and take a look at this in 3D. A lot of work has gone into the production of this. You know, like I said earlier in a previous video, I don't take parody lightly. It's serious business. Even though the art form is a bit of a joke, it's important to look at the art as a serious art, because you're going to get a better product for it, really. You know, don't just look at it as, oh, I'm making fun of stuff, haha. And I am a bit tired tonight. I've been working hard on a couple of projects. Wrapped up a one project, and then another project that I thought was done came back up again, and I had to polish it back up. It's important to finish what you start, you know. So let's see here. I don't know. I'm basically trying to create a nice little pattern of maybe a flame is missing up here, but I don't want this to be the flame, so I'm going to leave that one right there. And again, if anybody has any comments or questions, feel free to comment. That's totally acceptable. I'm just here to show you all what I'm working on. Alright, that one's good. I like that one. Fire 5. I'm thinking maybe Fire 5 needs to be moved down and in between these two right here. Yeah. Each of these fires has a Omni light that has been grouped in with the animation of the flame, and what the Omni light will do is create a glowing little orb to accompany the graphic of the fire. It'll help composite. It'll help combine the graphics together. A little too much fire on the right side, I must say. Let's see. What is this one? Okay. Yeah, I don't like the way that one is. The way the three flames here pile up on one another. I don't really like that. I want to have a little bit of a flame just maybe on the rooftop of that little cuckoo clock house there. If you've been following my progress, maybe you can appreciate the detail that's now in here. It's got quite a bit of shading, and I took extra care to make sure that this was authentic as possible, but still retaining that quality of familiarity combined with one-upping the source material, which is what I prefer to do. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, in the beginning, we're looking at a frame that looks like this. That's a lot of detail. And you see what's going on now. The right around here, you can see that the ray tracing, it's, the pixel calculation based on lighting and other factors, it's doing something really awkward right here. See that? How it outlines the clouds? So I may have to increase the ray depth. Let's try 10. Let's see how that looks. Still not good enough. See how that is? Let's try 20. Still not good enough. This is going to be hard. So if Oh, that's reflection. My bad. Let's try 30. Nope. I can still see it. See that? That's no good. So let's try 50. And you really don't want to rely on this whole ray depth thing. It's still not good enough. Wow. That's horrible. How about 100? Okay. It's still not doing the right ray depth. This is horrendous. I can't believe how horrible this is. So it's outlining the polygons, which usually would be okay, except we're working with artwork mounted on polygons. So that's not good. Well, there's a way around this. And the way you get around it is you set up certain things that will prohibit the clouds, in this case, from being included in the calculation for light rendering. Let's see if we can get around this. We may not be able to get around it. It may be a limitation of the software. So let's go with the background here, and let's try this. Composition tag. Let's choose Seen by global illumination, no. Cast shadows, no. Receive shadows, no. Seen by rays. Now that's an important one. Let's see how that affects things. Still no good. Seen by transparency. That's not going to end well if I turn that off. Yeah. You see, now you can see distinctly the individual shapes here. So I need that on. I don't think this helped at all. Let's try a ray threshold of 1.1. Let's see if that does anything. Nothing. Let's try 10. Nothing. Let's try increasing that to 37.1. Nothing. Let's try increasing the ray depth to 500. Still nothing. Is it perhaps a sky object issue? Let's try that. Let's try eliminating that sky object. Well, it looks like the problem has been resolved there. Maybe we just need to group things together, huh? No, this is not good. Let's see, what can we do? Is it a matter of maybe the renderer? Maybe I'm creating something that's a little too complex for the renderer. I shouldn't be doing it in standard, maybe physical.